problem?
I guess I'm going back to the relationship.
Okay. So
With
this
the spouse.
This is a head of household who's interested in getting a spouse? No.
Or has a spouse.
Has a spouse.
Who might feel threatened by the fact that she is doing the things that society and culture suggest he should do.
Oh. Well.
And we black.
And we black. And we black. Wow. You know.
You told me to ask us.
And I'm glad you did. You gotta have some conversations. Yeah. If you want to have at least the chance at change, you may not get everything you want, but you won't know unless you broach it. And you definitely, if you don't broach it, you've got to raise it. They may come at you with some different stuff, some negative stuff, but at least you have asked and had the conversation. I do believe that some of these folks that we've married or partnered up with, and hopefully, are we married to this guy? Are you saying we're married to this guy? Because that makes a difference.
Okay, for the sake of this example, you are married to this person.
You're married to this person.
Legally, yes. The government has sanctioned the union.
You know, this happens a lot, y'all, and it happens a lot to women because we were not socialized to think, let me consider my career as I'm considering a partner. We've been socialized to consider love. Is he stable? Can he pay? Can he provide? Can he protect? And then we get into the relationship. It's all rainbows and unicorns. And then you turn up talking about you want to become a CEO. Yeah. And that's not something he was thinking about. Because we never talked about it. No. And then you end up making more, or he recognizes the earning potential is there to surpass him. If you're already married to this guy and he's willing to go talk to someone, I would suggest therapy. At the very least, a certified marriage coach, not the dating coach, not the one you see on TikTok. Just swipe left. No, not him. But go talk to somebody and see if there may be some wiggle room for some mindset shifting. I will say.
Because if not, he's going to take half your stuff.
Yeah, he will. Especially if you're in a community property state like Texas. Georgia's not one. Just so you know. And if you had those assets before you got married, I'm just saying, get a good attorney. But it's a tough road to hoe if you're already in the situation. And what's in the book is really cautionary. But in my experience, I think that many of the women leaders that I've dealt with, they have partners that have surprised them in a lot of ways. Where one of the scenarios in the book, and they shall remain nameless, was thinking about going to school in addition to her job, and she has a cute little baby at home. And she's juggling all of this stuff. And she was involved in one of my sessions. It was a group coaching mastermind type of thing. And we were talking about how to claim your peace in the midst of lifing and being productive too. And she always had this dream to go to school and was thinking, oh, maybe I should put that down. You know, maybe that's not what I should be doing. And later on, her husband says to her, were you listening to that call? I heard the coach. And I heard the people around you too. That's your dream, isn't it? And she's like, yeah. And they had one of the most productive conversations about their life and their trajectory than they'd ever had. And she brought that back to the circle the next day. And I mean, it's like church. Everybody's like, it's so amazing, you know? But sometimes, because we aren't talking to each other, we don't know. the other person may not know, and you haven't afforded them the opportunity to surprise you.
Wonderful. I know you want to read an excerpt from the book.
Yes.